Hey everyone, welcome. It's me, John, and welcome to another vlog. Yes, I am a very, very poor man right now. Why? Because I've literally had to fork out quite a bit of monies that I have been working towards and saving up for this very day, which is of course paying the rest of the holiday off, which is exactly what we did today. As in me and my good friend Smithy met up in Hull city centre, went to the travel agent and paid the rest of the balance off for the holiday. Now the holidays are completely paid off. The next phase is spending money, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, but I do also have TF Nation literally before we go in August, and there's only like 2 and a bit months to go, and I've got nothing for it because everything, all my energy and all the saving has gone towards America, and I need to do TF Nation because of the guests going this year. I don't really give a shit about the toys, Transformers. I don't really give a shit about the actual dealer room and the toys this year. All I care about, I just want to be there with the people, with my friends, people I've met over the years. That's what I want to go for. That's what I want to do. That's just absorb myself in the social aspect of the event this year. And I want to meet the guests, of course. So I just need enough money to cover my hotel, my half towards the hotel, and a little bit of extra just to kind of get me through the weekend. But I should be able to sort it out within a couple of months, but it's just difficult. It's difficult because, like I mentioned in the previous video, I know people are going to be like, here we go, proper bloody boomer, but it's the whole thing, everything is going card only now, and it's becoming so difficult for me to actually be able to save simultaneous for more than one, for you know, other things. Like, I only have one saving account, which is attached to my online banking, to my bank account or whatever, and basically that I've been basically using that to save for, you know, pay the America holiday off, and the same when it comes to the spending money, I'm going to be utilising it for that. I don't have any other bank accounts. I don't know whether it's a good idea to maybe get another bank account and just use another bank account as basically just for saving. I mean, what I used to do, I used to save a little bit in cash, and also save over on my. I used to save in cash separately for TF Nation. I used to do if I was saving for TF Nation, I used to kind of utilise cash more than anything. Anything else I was doing, I used my savings account, which is, you know, online. So I used my savings account for one thing. If there was something if there was more than one thing I had to save for, or whatever, then I would basically utilise my online banking, my savings account, and then the other thing I would save in cash, and I would put it in like an envelope, and I would save it that way, and it would be separate to what I'm saving for the other thing. They were both separate. But now you can't do that because every twat isn't saying, no, we don't want your monies that is paper. We don't want the paper money. We want the credit. We want you to pay with plastic. And it's annoying me so goddamn much that there's more and more businesses, hotels are going card only. You can't even pay for anything on a bloody flight now because it's no cash, it's card only. Everything, soon, you know, it is true what they say, it's a cashless society. It's, even though apparently it has gone up, apparently the people using cash has actually gone up. The percentage of the difference between cash and card payments has actually gone up with cash. with the cash side, but yet everything, like the only people that are accepting cash are independent businesses. All the corporate people are just going card only. Like car dealerships, for instance, and stuff like that. It's card only. It's ridiculous. I know I'm a boomer. No, not really, but I feel like one. But it's annoying. It really is annoying because it makes it so difficult for me because I can't utilise the cash option to pay for my hotel room for TF Nation. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Because the hotels, and the Hilton and also the Moxie, I'm staying at the Moxie, of course, for TFN this year. And, yeah, it's card only, isn't it? Same with, well, so all the hotels are now card only. So, oh man, it's just so fucking annoying. Really is. But it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them people. Let me just, there we go. Clean the camera, that's better. But it's just really annoying. It's just, it makes it really difficult for me to save up. It really does make it difficult. I mean, I can only save for like one thing at a time when it comes to my savings account. Or, I mean, obviously, I get paid weekly, you see. So I can't just literally, I owe money for bills and I give my dad something, you know, towards board and stuff like that. So once I sort everything out that is like prioritised every time I get paid, like stuff that, you know, money that I had to give to other people or to whatever, you know, normal life, adulting kind of situation. Once all that's sorted out, whatever I've got left over is then I can then put into like save for that and do for that. And yeah, I literally got paid today and I've got bugger all left. So it's difficult. It is difficult, people. It really is difficult right now because everyone's going bloody card only, and I have only one way option to save with my bank account. I can't be asked to mess around and go into another bank and setting up another bank account just so that I can get another savings account. I don't want two banks. I want one bank. It's just so annoying. It really is. But anyways, with that said, today is an interesting day. Today is a good day. You know, the big chunk of the saving has mostly been for today to pay all the balance off. I think, even though we've only got, I think we've got like 3 or so months to go. No, how long? We go in September. So, give or take 3, at a push 4 months to go. I think it's like, I think Smithy said it's like 15, 16 weeks or something, I don't know. Until we actually go to America. Of course, we're going to America for 2 weeks, which is what the holiday is. But yeah, now that the main thing is, the holiday itself is officially all fully paid off. It's fully paid off. Obviously spending money is, of course, we do need some money while we're there, because obviously we're there for 2 weeks. Also, you've got to put into, you know, also the good thing is transfer rate, that is a thing. So whatever is in pounds is a little bit more in dollars. But it generally depends what the transfer rate between the pound and the dollar is this year at the moment. I've no idea. I need to check that out. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. You know, I'm sure I will sort it out. You know, I'm sure I'll be able to sort some money out for TF Nation. If it comes to it, I can always maybe borrow a little bit. I don't know, and just pay my dad back when I can, or something like that. I know it's not very good, but it's just, I don't really want to do that option, but it is an option. But I don't really want to do that because I don't like owing people money, because I don't like doing that. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sort it out myself. It's just now that the main thing is sorted. The main thing is sorted, which is paying the remaining balance off, which we did today. Met up with Smithy earlier on today, as I said, and sorted that out. Finally got all that sorted out. So now what we need to do is basically for spending. So just put as much away as possible again up until we fly. And but I'm just gonna have to. It's one of them things. Whatever I save, I save. End of the day, you know, whatever I save, I save. You know, I'm hoping to have. Well, was looking at least over $1,000 altogether. I'm not going to say the exact amount because end of the day, it's nobody's business when it comes to money. But we need a fair bit of money for spending, because obviously we're spending 2 weeks there. There's no all-inclusive option. Let me just turn this one off. There's there's no, obviously in America there's no option. We don't have the option of like all-inclusive, because obviously when we've gone abroad before, obviously we've been to Spain mostly. We've been to Spain 3 times. We've been to Benidorm, we've been to Salou, and we've been to Benalmádena or Benalmádena, however you want to pronounce that. So we've been 3 times to Spain, and of course, with the way Spain is, it's a lot of it is all inclusive or half board, you know, them options, or no, you know, you pay for everything. So you've got like a couple of options when you're in, you know, when you're in Spain or those countries or Europe or European country. So you have those options of all-inclusive, and we've utilised the all-inclusive all the time. And this is the first holiday abroad where we do not have all-inclusive. So we literally will be paying for everything. Every meal, breakfast, whatever, we'll be paying for everything. Drinks, if we see something while we're there, all that kind of jazz. So we do need a fair bit of cash to cover the 2 weeks. Of course, it's going to look a little bit suspicious going through security with not that much cash and we're there for 2 weeks. So, yeah, we're going to need a little bit between us, and also for taxis and things like that, getting about. The good thing is, while I'm in Spain, the good thing is when we are in America, when we're actually there, I get paid twice while we're on holiday. I get paid the Friday we fly. The Friday we fly to America, I get paid that day. I also get paid the Friday we are away, the next Friday. So I get paid the Friday we fly, the following Friday that we are away, and also I get paid the Friday of us flying home. So it's not like I'm not going to have any spare cash in my bank account, if need be. I do have my bank card with me, just in case if any issues, but there shouldn't be. But I should be able to sort some money out for that. There's still plenty of time to sort some cash out in regards to spending. The main priority was to pay the full remaining balance off for the holiday, which we did, of course, today. And then now it's spending money, saving up for. So I think I can be I can kind of like, still obviously save for the spending money, but I might have to kind of, you know, try and see if I can save a little bit on top of that to help out with TFN. That's all I can really do. Because all I need is priority money. Is of course for TF Nation. I need my half towards the hotel, which shouldn't be too much of a problem to get the money for, because it's not that much really, split between 2 of us, and then obviously just try and get a little bit extra. I might actually put a little bit in cash, hopefully, like try and put a little bit in cash, so I've got some cash in my wallet, and then whatever's in my bank account, just to help me out. So I don't know. I'm working it out. I'm working it out. But it should hopefully work out. I should be able to get something sorted out. But anyway, so that's going to be it for the day. It's been a very yammery vlog. I do apologise. I am in my boomer mode. I'm a Yorkshireman, a proper northerner that is moaning about the changes of the world because I don't like change. I hate change. I'm still somebody that supports physical media. I don't like digital only. I don't like just stream. Don't get me wrong, I do have streaming accounts. I have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, I have majority of them that are available in the UK. They are, I do utilise digital means of watching and listening to watching films and stuff and TV series as well as listening to music. I have a Spotify account. However, I do have all that because, of course, we live in that day and age, but I still like to support physical media. So if I watch a film, say on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it, I will, if it's available on DVD or Blu-ray, I will go and buy it because it's not going to be on Netflix forever. Even if it's a Netflix original, the fact is there's no such thing as it will be there forever. So I always like to buy a physical copy so that I can watch it whenever I wish. I don't have to go, oh shit, it's gone off Netflix or it's gone off Prime Video or whatever. I don't have to worry about that because I physically own it. And that's why I still utilise the idea of physical media. So I'm very much still in here, a 90s kid. I was born in 89, I was raised in the 90s. I still have that mindset of before technology took over. I am literally one of the last generation of kids that grew up without a mobile phone constantly in their hands. And yeah, the mobile phone phase didn't really start until I was about 8 or 9. And I got my very first phone when I was about 10 years old, which was when I went to middle school. So I was, obviously, my time through primary school, I didn't have a mobile phone because obviously I was too young. There's no point. And then obviously when I went to middle school, my parents decided to give me a phone because they wanted me to keep in contact for emergencies. That was the point. So my dad gave me his old phone. That was my first mobile phone, which was an old Nokia. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a red front with a little aerial antenna that's sticking out the top. I can't remember the code of it, or the model. But anyway, I digress. But that was my first phone, which was my dad's. And then the first phone that I was actually bought as a gift was the Nokia 3310. And, it was kind of like from the age of 10 onwards when I was about 10 years old is when mobile phones started being used. And then the whole camera phone phase started coming out, which was around about that time frame when cameras on phones started happening. And all that kind of jazz. But I'm still very much in here. I understand things change. The world changes. Some people out there have had it all a lot. You need to change with the world. You need to change with the times. No, you don't. You don't have to change with the times at all. So, if you believe in something, if you wish to stand by something or a principle, if you wish to stand by something out of principle, then power to you. Whatever it is, whatever you believe in, whatever you wish to go about your life, whether it's supporting physical media, whether it's animal rights and human rights or whatever kind of thing that you generally believe in, then that is what defines us as people. And yes, you may say I'm a dinosaur for supporting a very retro kind of thought process. Even with video games, I still support retro games compared to new games, video games and stuff, and same with consoles as well. I'm a supporter of retro stuff, retro everything, because I am retro. I feel retro. But anyway, but yes, I'm a supporter of all that, and I think it's important to be true to yourself and to be true to what you believe in and what you stand by out of principle, because I feel as a society we are losing that as people. I think in these new generations of kids coming up now, they just do not understand a time without technology. They don't understand a time without everything being like the best creme de la creme that money can buy. Technology, when it comes to video games, when it comes to films, when it comes to streaming, when it comes to everything in life, they just do not know any different. And that's the problem. And it's educate. And at the end of the day, it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them. It's one of them. But I am proud to be a 90s kid. And I will never change. I won't change. I won't change just because society says you should. Sorry. Not going to happen. And on that bombshell, it's time to go. Thank you for listening to me yammer on about all sorts of bullshit. But thank you. Take care of yourselves. Holidays fully paid off. Now it's spending money time. Saving up for that, and also some money for TF Nation. Woohoo! But yeah, take care. Be awesome. Bye-bye.